Media Molecule has announced their next project. This news comes to us from pushsquare.com, via pushsquare.com from Stephen Tailby. I almost said Tilby, I almost mispronounced his name. Stephen Tailby. Like it or not, Media Molecule is dedicated to dreams for the foreseeable future. Still, many have been wondering what the studio's next original creation will be. Of course, the team debuted its creation suite with the wonderful Arch team, a lovely action adventure in its own right, and proof of the wider game's potential. The developer has produced many smaller bits and bobs within Dreams, of course, including Mega Penguin. Mega Penguin Rehatched. I thought that was two different words. Mega Penguin Rehatched, although this later example is a collaborative effort within the community. What's the next proper game for Media Molecule? That game is called Trend, which was announced today as a high score chasing track building adventure about a wooden train set. Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Made in Dreams, Trend was initially a solo project from John Beach, a lead designer at the studio. However, it's now been taken on by the wider team, and we got to see much more of it during the DreamsCon live stream that happened earlier today. An interesting detail in the image is the branding. Media Molecule Originals. That's the branding for it. Media Molecule Originals. This says to us the studio will be differentiating its official projects with this header and suggests more games of a similar scope are in the pipeline. Media Molecule isn't moving on from Dreams anytime soon, but it's encouraging that the team will be producing more original games just like Trend. We're certainly excited to hear more about it. And Trend was featured on the DreamsCon live stream earlier today, but no release has been given for it yet. Now, this is crazy because Dreams has been a thing for 2 years now. They just had a big award show for people who created original ideas using Dreams. So here's a question for you guys. Do you think that now, following the announcement of Trend and seeing everything that we've seen over the past few years from people who just like picked up Dreams and created their own stuff, do you think that a game made in Media Molecule's creation do you think that Dreams is now its own viable game engine?
I feel like it could be built up to be its own game engine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying this is the next like epic, not epic. I'm sorry, the next Unreal. Yeah, Unreal Engine 5. I'm not saying it's the next thing like that, but I mean, you know, like I go out and spend $60 for Dreams, and the next thing you know, like I might get picked up by a studio to like design a game. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It opens up the field.
Yeah, it does.
I think Dreams and like the Game Builder Garage on Nintendo really just put the tools that people need in their hands, a place where they already are going to, you know, as far as like building games on your PC, not a lot of people are familiar with like where to go, what to do. But if you put this in their hands in a controller that they're already used to using, I feel like that's a great way for new people to come up with new ideas and stuff. I go on Reddit pages all the time just to look at what people are making in Dreams in the Game Builder Garage and just seeing all the cool stuff that people are coming up with. I'm like, man, if they just get a little bit of, you know, help, just kind of like patching these things up, these are like some really cool games. So I think it is, and I'm excited to hopefully see more games like this where Media Molecule sees something in this game and says, hey, let's put some, you know, production towards this game and help this creator make it happen. And then if it works out and people like it, then they'll keep doing it for other people who's used the platform. So that to me is exciting. This is honestly, when it came out, I had no interest in making my own game. I like writing stuff, but I have like no interest in like, I can't draw worth of crap. I'm not gonna be able to draw it on a controller. I'm not gonna be able to make these, you know, shapes on a controller, but I can't wait to see what other people have made. And so I get on Dreams every once in a while just to play. And like, there's some stuff that people have made that are like freaking insane. It's incredible what people can do on just the PlayStation. So Very exciting.
It opens up a new creative outlet too, right? Like it's no different than starting a band or anything like that, right? You have to start somewhere, so you just go be shitty somewhere, and eventually when you get better and learn, it's the same idea.
Yep,
right?
for real.
Now, did they mention? Oh, sorry, Chris.
No, go ahead. My bad.
I was just wondering, did they announce how this is going to be going to market? Are they selling Tren as a game, or is this going to be an extension from Dreams? Like, is Dreams going to have like DLC? Like, okay, you have access to a $5 pass to this game that was made inside of it. Because I don't know if you guys watched I think it was about 10-minute video of Tren. It's impressive. No doubt about it. It looks really neat, but I don't know if I'd be rushing out the door to go and pick this game up.
Yeah.
But if it was included in Dreams, I'm intrigued enough to pick up Dreams for, a model such as that.
Yeah, that's a good question. As far as I can tell, it looks like it's going to be a separate, like a separate release from Dreams. Now, that's not saying that people who already have Dreams, they can spend like a little bit of money and get this included in like a bundle, and that might be actually a really cool idea. Kind of like how like we have the Halo Master Chief Collection, where it's like just big bundle software now. Like that's an idea for Sony. Like if you got this game out there that will help you, that you can use your imagination, design your own game. But guess what? Now that you have it, we'll also let you play games that have actually been made off of this suite and things like that.
It would be neat if Dreams had its own storefront for bigger size versions of it.
Hey, we're giving them ideas. Hey. Sony and Media Molecule, if you like any of these ideas, we're willing to negotiate.
Yeah, and if you're listening, Chris needs a PlayStation. Something like this is great for kids, right?
Oh,
It opens the door to kids who want to be creative. I can't tell you how many kids want to be able to do stuff like this, that they want to be able to draw, and they want to learn how to develop games that just have no idea. And specifically kids that I work with that are 7th graders that are just really starting to make up their own ideas about games. They're able to use something that is a creative outlet. I'm gonna have to hear about it every day, which is awesome. But I think it's a great idea, and I think it actually kind of fills that gap that we were talking about with every game has to be 200 million, but you get these people developing games on things like the Dreams, and it opens the door to people to do bigger things.
Yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right.
Did everybody watch the video of Tren?
I did not watch all of it. I watched enough of it that I was like, you know what, we're gonna talk about it tonight on the show. I watched enough of it.
It was just. Oh, I'm sorry, Austin.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just going to say, we're talking about how it's perfect for kids and untapped potential. It's essentially, for everybody that hasn't seen it, it's just the little wooden trains that come on the little wooden rails.
Yep.
Like at the doctor's office?
Yes, like every little kid
awesome.
has ever had. So, but you know what the biggest problem with that is for every kid? You only have, say, 40 pieces. This is just, it's an expanded room, and they include boats and they include helicopters.
It looks so cool.
It's really, really neat, and be able to just go, okay, this is a kid's play dream. Just go nuts with it.
And you know what's awesome about this is the fact that somebody on the Dreams team was like, "Hey, I'm not done messing around with this IP yet." And he goes off and makes his own game. I don't know if it was in his spare time or whatnot. Chances are it may have been in his own spare time and stuff like that. But the guy was like, "Okay, we made this so people can make games, but that doesn't mean we stop making games with this now." I think it's fantastic.
I was gonna say this might be a separate buy because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, the Seinfeld horror spoof game that's coming out was also made on Dreams. That's getting its own separate release.
Oh God, why'd you bring that up?
Because I love Seinfeld and it looks awesome.
Yeah, exactly.